Okay, for this session, we will learn how to create emboss, deboss buttons. Okay, you need that buttons in order to create all your controllers. All right. So for the first portion, we will learn how to create using purely just gradient. The second one, we will use just lines or fields. All right. So open the template given. If you go to the path, right, there's a few paths already mapped out for you. Okay, so what you need to do, create on the arrow button, create a selection, go back to layers. Okay, go to your gradient mode here, press G. If you have a paint bucket, just right click, change to gradient. Under gradient, select the first one here, and then change to the radial gradient here. All right, so it will give you something like this. You need to pull. All right, so the first one we need to create is the pop-up button. Okay, we want our light values to be around here, and then we just pull it down. That's all you need to do. Okay, in the event you think the black is too much, right, you can always click here, click on the colors itself. Oh, sorry, double click on the colors, and then change the color mode to something lighter. All right, so when you pull, you won't get that black, you'll get a gray instead. Yep, try. We wanted to recreate that rendering effect here. The second one, deselect. I need you to take the arrow button again, select here, make it into. Okay, after that, click on your gradient, press G. Okay, so previously we pulled from top left to bottom right. So right now what I need you to do is to pull bottom right to top left instead. You'll get something similar to this. Okay, then from there what I need you to do is to multiply. Okay, the next one I need you to do is to call it radial combine. In radial combine, I want you to take those two elements, combine together, and then see what you get. All right, because in any button, you need for it to pop up, you need to have that groove. Okay, so again we can always select, oops, too much, go to the arrow button. Okay, layer. Okay, layer, press G. So now that we have a button here, right, what I can do to get the other one, right, okay, can always press alternate and then drag it down, and then press Control, bringing up. So right now you can see the button slowly try to or have this so-called groove that helps the button to pop even higher. All right, let me enlarge this so you can see. Right, you will use a lot of this tool in Illustrator to help you visualize the detailings. All right, so this is for the radial. Let's just group them up together. Radial button. Okay, for the next one we need to create is this. Right, Okay, so what I need to do now is to same. I need to take my arrow button, right, and then do a quick selection. Okay, create a new layer. So this layer will be the item here. Next, what I need to do, okay, is I need to take my pin bucket sample, drop it in. Okay, the reason why we drop it in, right? Okay, let's just copy Ctrl J 2 times. This one we will say base material. This one we will call it highlight. This one we call it shadow. Okay, open up PowerPoint again. You can see the highlight is top left. The shadow is bottom right. This will make the button embossed. If the shadow is top left, highlight is bottom right, it will make the detail deboss. Okay, so how do you do that, right? So let's say for example, let's take the highlight first. We press Ctrl U, we make it full white, right? Then press V, and then just the arrow button, just adjust. Then we'll get the highlight. For the shadow, Ctrl U again. Instead of making it white, we make it full black. Press V and then shift it down. Okay, this will make the detail look pop up from far. If you can see from here, right? So right now it looks slightly pop out already. Let's just take the shadow. Okay, so let's copy this and then bring to this side. All right. What we did before was emboss. Now to do a deboss, it's we need to shift the item respectively. Yeah. So the highlight will be at the bottom right, and then the shadow at the top left instead. So when you zoom out, you can see now one button look embossed, the other button look debossed. Okay, okay. So let's say for example, if you have a chamfered hole detailing for speakers, what you need to do, after you drill, let's say for example, you have a hole of 5 mm, you always need to chamfer it a bit, maybe with a 5.5 mm bit or a 6 mm bit, a bit. When you do that, right, you will get this sort of effect. How do you get that effect? Is what you done here, right? Okay, let's just take the whole layers again, copy, bring down about here. Okay, base material right now we need to change to full black. Alright, shadow instead we need to switch it slightly higher so that you can see. Okay, and just press multiply. Okay, hold on. That multiply. Okay, so when you zoom slightly out, you can see that the item right is there's slight detailing there. Okay, oops. So let's say for example, if the feature is too small, what I would do normally is I enlarge it. Okay, so that's it, folks. That's how you create a emboss or a deboss button. All right, this will be very helpful for you to start with your next exercise, which is to create 4 different button styles.